Capricorn, hello, it's Lauren the Mystic. We're here today for a very special event. Pluto has now ingressed into Aquarius. Aren't you so excited, Capricorn, that it's finally leaving your first house? This is for Capricorn Risings. This is going to be a specific reading today for Capricorn and all of the rising signs, I should say, not just Capricorn, but all rising signs. So this is very specific to rising sign because what we're going to be doing is talking about Pluto's placement and Pluto's movement, and we're going to be pulling some cards to first look into and tune into what can you look forward to from Pluto. What are the riches that Pluto is bringing you now that it's shifting into an entirely new cycle? So we're tuning into that today, just doing a shorter read, but this is going to be based on rising sign. So I recommend that if you don't already know what your rising sign or your ascendant is, to go to a website such as Cafe Astrology, look for a free birth chart. I follow the Whole Sign House chart system, and so that would make your rising sign in your first house. And I'm going to advise you based on Whole Sign House Astrology. So let's get started. If you're new here, thanks for joining me. And if you're returning, I am so appreciative that you are. All right, Capricorn. So as you know, Pluto has been in your first house for the last 18 years, since really 2008. And I apologize, by the way, about the computer fan in the background. I've got to be charging my phone right now, so my laptop's open, and it's an older laptop, so the fan likes to run. Sorry about that. Pluto's been in your first house for the last 18 years and is now finally moving into the second house for you. Yay! I feel like we should have a party for all of the cardinal/tropical signs of the zodiac because we're going to be so thankful for this movement. I feel like it's going to bring a huge sigh of relief. But let's just tune into the overall. Oh, okay, Capricorn, coming in strong with your words. Ready to tell it like it is, are we? After having been in the first house of your sense of self, I believe that you would have undergone a deep sense of personal growth, transformation, possibly many times within the last 18 years. So let's take a look. What does Capricorn need to know? Capricorn Risings, thank you. Take time to breathe out. So Queen of Swords energy, ruling or bringing you your gifts. So I feel like what that's bringing you is stronger sense of boundaries around your own sense of self, giving you an opportunity to perhaps call in some assistance when you need the assistance. As that queen, you're able to delegate, you're able to assert yourself when needed, and speak your truth. What other messages does Capricorn Rising need to know? What riches are being brought to our Capricorn Risings from the movement of Pluto from the first to the second house? So what you can anticipate is that Pluto will now be entering into your second house for about the next 18 to 20 years. I haven't pulled up the exact transit because, you know, I figure we've got a while, right? Ooh, Six of Wands energy. Yes, you are going to be in the spotlight, celebrating your gifts, Capricorn Risings. What else? What other gifts do we have? All right. Queen of Cups, overabundance of love, overflowing from your heart space, sharing your gifts, your heart energy with the world. And King of Wands, really utilizing your mental abilities. I just heard your intuitive gifts are growing as I was shuffling those cards. So look for themes to do with your mental processes. This could be about your strategy, as Pluto is going to be moving into the second house. This governs your finances. It governs the resources that you have at your disposal, which does include your skills, your gifts. And perhaps you're putting your skills and gifts out into the world, sharing them out in a platform of some kind with the world. And it's based on your love energy, this Queen of Cups energy of generosity overflowing from the heart space, but executing your plan with strategy, with just a really strong, I'm really feeling like a really strong sense of knowing where you're going. You're bringing all of your experience forward, and now you're ready to share with others. Getting healing profession vibes. Okay, Spirit. So we'll take this card. All right, we've got the Cosmic Heart. Devotion. 2, I hear whatever it is you're sharing, you are bringing a sense of devotion. You're bringing a potency to your energy and making your life a moving prayer. Capricorn rising, how beautiful is this? All right, one more oracle card. And if you're ever curious how I come up with which decks I'm going to use for the day, I actually tune into my pendulum. I'm going to be making a video about this soon, but today Spirit chose these decks using my pendulum. On which decks messages wanted to come through for. Okay, so 2 cards came out for you, Capricorn. I'm just going to use them both. The first was autumnal equinox. So what we're here now, right? We've passed that point. So what I'm hearing intuitively is that around autumn equinox that we just went through, if you're in the northern hemisphere, you likely received an internal knowing and understanding about what these gifts are and where you're ready to share with the world. And lake came next, which is about stillness, taking time to reflect. So I feel like what is happening is that this is actually representing to me incoming downloads that you're receiving, and now you need to go into a place of integration. And by next autumnal equinox, next year, around autumn equinox in the northern hemisphere again, so around September 21st, 22nd, you will be receiving, you'll be in this entirely new space after Pluto has had an opportunity to get comfortable in your second house. So I really think this is very much to do with your gifts, potentially a career shift, potentially. But this is definitely to do with you sharing your values out within the world from a place coming from your heart, from a place of deep discernment, strategy, of accumulating a lot of knowledge that you're ready to share with others. And this is for you about this devoted place. And so this could be a devoted self-care practice that you're sharing with others. But I feel very much that this is something coming through for the group that I'm tuning into of Capricorn Risings. I have a feeling you may be doing something more on a public stage and sharing yourself, sharing your knowledge, and you've just received some pretty potent spiritual downloads that are going to be integrating this winter. So take time to rest, take time to allow for that process of stillness to really feed and nourish your soul. Make it your daily practice to move with your energy, to work with your heart space, taking that time to breathe out, to meditate. And I can't wait to hear what this Six of Wands is going to be for you, Capricorn Risings. I'm excited. Drop it in the comments. I'd love to hear. Take good care. Bye.